Hello guys, welcome to a new video today, and as you know, it's summer and that means the World Cup is on, but it also means that the transfer window is open. And one of the big stories in the transfer window so far has been Ronaldo leaving Real Madrid. As you all know, he made a pretty skeptical statement after the Champions League final, insinuating that he was done at Real Madrid. And today, the big story has been that Ronaldo is on the move to Juventus. Now, I got a video here of the ESPN FC cast debating about it, and as the video goes along, I will pause and chime in.
Raf, away from the football today, the big story that Marca broke, Cristiano Ronaldo apparently could be going to Juventus. What can you tell us?
Well, Juventus have made an inquiry. I don't know if it's a firm bid. I don't know if they actually sent an email saying we will pay 100 million euros. But that is a number that's being bandied around, and I think it's to do with two things. A, I think it's a good story for Juventus. They're showing that they are prepared to go for that kind of player. It's a big story for them. It would re-establish them, if not in terms of sporting performance, but in terms of maybe importance on the radar as a sort of club that can, once again, after 10-15 years of being a little bit left behind, attract the real superstars. And of course, this is market making. This is an attempt from Real Madrid to put a price on Ronaldo, and I think the way the story was reported was saying it's the first bid that's come in from him, and I think that tells you a lot, because that's basically Real Madrid saying we expect plenty more, maybe from Juventus.
Let me say this: Juventus is clearly in the running for Ronaldo this summer. There's not many teams that will lure him in terms of money and in terms of talent. The other two teams would probably be Manchester United and PSG. But the smartest move, I think, for him would be Juventus. They have a better squad than both PSG and Manchester United.
Maybe from others, and we're willing to listen. I think this is the first real sign, after everything we've heard, Florentino Perez and Ronaldo not looking eye to eye in the wake of the Champions League win, that Real Madrid are for once really serious, that they will sell if the right offer comes in.
The source is interesting here, Maka, and you know the politics.
Let me also say this: Ronaldo and Florentino Perez have been in a bit of a, well, I wouldn't say argument, but there's been some tension between them two over the last couple of years. Ronaldo wants more money, but Florentino Perez doesn't want to give him more money. As of right now, Ronaldo is not even the third highest best player in the world. He is behind Messi, Neymar, and Griezmann. And he wants more money because he believes that he deserves it. And Florentino Perez reportedly last summer told him that he would get a new contract this year, but he hasn't followed up with what he said, and that made Ronaldo mad. So I think Ronaldo is tired of it, of him getting disrespected by Florentino Perez, and he wants to leave.
Madrid and the newspapers and Florentino Perez.
Yes, of course.
Basically, when they want you out,
Yeah.
then it really could happen.
I know. Well, they need two people to agree, don't they? That yes, the president wanting you out is one thing, but Cristiano has to leave, and whether he's going to swap the sunshine of Madrid for Turin, I doubt it very, very much. It just happened.
Well, it's a really big possibility. He's just tired of Madrid. I think he wants a new challenge too. But let's continue.
That this story's broken, a day after Spain have been knocked out of the World Cup. There's probably going to be plenty more stories like this. I don't think it'll happen.
But looking at it, they want a bidding war. That's what Raf is suggesting, isn't it? Juventus, the first bid to come in. But 100 million in today's market, where do we stand on Ronaldo at that value?
He's 33. You're gonna have to pay him 20, 30 a year, aren't you? So,
Yeah.
And what you're gonna give him? What, a 3, 4 year deal? That's another 120 million in a 4-year deal. So it's not 100 million, it's 220 million for the.
That's good math. Good math.
and he's just gonna retire at the end of, you know, he's albeit he's a superstar, of course, and this season he's been great, but his career naturally is starting to come down, and he's just gonna walk at the end of it.
I don't know why he'd want to.
Some outlay that.
I don't know why he'd want to leave Madrid, which if he does.
Well, he may not want to leave, but they may want him out.
But as Maka said,
Oh no, he wants to leave. He wants to leave. Real Madrid do not want him to leave, but he wants to leave. He's actually been wanting to leave since last summer when the report came out after the tax fraud allegations. He's been wanting to leave Madrid. Florentino didn't let it happen last year and promised him a new contract, but he hasn't received one. So, no, he definitely wants to leave.
it takes two to tango then, because he can dig in and he can basically, he's holding all the cards, right? He's holding the cards, right? As much as big a club as they are, if he doesn't want to go, if he wants to sit in his backside there and take his money, he can do that. I think there would be some credence to the fact that they may want him out, or he may go somewhere. I'm like Mark, I just don't think it would be Juventus.
Right.
I really don't. I think there are other places that would be much more attractive to him. I think, for example, Man United would be more attractive than Juventus. They've got the money to pay him.
I disagree. Manchester United does not have a good squad. Ronaldo would not. He would not make it to the Champions League final with Manchester United. Juventus have a better squad. Do you think Ronaldo really wants to play with Lukaku and Lingard up top? No, just stop. In the midfield, Matic, and Pogba, who really hasn't shown up since his big transfer fee from Juventus to Manchester United. I just don't see him going to Manchester United. It would be stupid for him to go there. He would fit. Juventus has a better squad. They've missed the 2 finals since 2015, and if it wasn't for Ronaldo this season, they would have advanced to the semifinals.
He's got the relationship with the manager, and for them commercially and globally around the world, that'll be a big statement. I just don't see him want to go to Juventus, or Juventus want to pay that kind of money.
Who wins? If he goes to Juventus, who's gaining the most here, if it does happen?
Real Madrid, because it gives them.
I disagree. If Ronaldo leaves Real Madrid, they will not win the Champions League this year. I would actually be surprised if they make it to the semifinals. He is the one that turns up in the big moments, and he is the clutch performer. He is the one that gets the goals against the big teams. If he leaves, who's gonna score? Who's gonna score in the matches versus PSG, Juventus, Bayern, Manchester City, What player is gonna score possibly three goals in a decisive game? Benzema? Asensio? Isco? No. Juventus. If Ronaldo goes to Juventus, their chances of going to the Champions League final are higher.
Freedom to then go and start whatever else the new phase of Real Madrid is going to be. Whatever that new era, Real Madrid, the post-Ronaldo era, it allows you that flexibility to say, you know what, maybe we are in the running for Neymar. Maybe we're looking in a direction in which he's 33 years old. And at some point, we sort of expected this, that at some point the production is going to dip, and it hasn't yet. But you'd rather be jumping ahead of the curve than be cut behind the curve. I find that for Real Madrid, this...
Well, Ronaldo hasn't showed no signs of slowing down, and he can move into the striker position in 2 or 3 more years. He said he wants to play until he's 40. 40 might be a stretch, but I believe he can play to at least 37, 38. He can go into that striker position and score more goals. Just stay in the box as a true number 9. So, yeah.
It would be a no-brainer. And believe me, if this is coming from Marca, and Marca knows this very well, this is leaked from it didn't just come from thin air.
Sure.
It was leaked by somebody, and somebody that has real ties with Real Madrid. It feels like this is a story that will continue to get longer and longer.
Just testing the water, aren't they?
Sure.
They're probably waiting for the fans' reaction to whether they come up and say, no, we like if Messi ever was to leave Barcelona, there'd be uproar. They're probably just testing out the fans' reaction On the other side, there'll probably be a story tomorrow saying, oh, we want to bring Neymar in yet again, another story in, just so, you know, you're swapping one for the other. So expect it to run over the quiet period.
Yes, Real Madrid have been in pursuit of Neymar for a couple years now. Like he said, I agree. If Ronaldo leaves, that makes the move for Neymar to Madrid way much easier. Neymar will not have to play with the best player in the world. So it would make sense. I could see that happening. I can see Real Madrid letting go Ronaldo to get Neymar. If not this year, then next. So that will be it for part 1 of this video. The second video will be coming out next.